Yes, I think we can get started. Let me just see. So maybe I can get started and then hand over to you, Lalit.
Yes, sir.
Let me just turn my video on. Uh, Very good evening, all of you. First of all, let's all congratulate ourselves. We have been declared as the number one institute in India once again. So I don't know, I can't even remember the number now, ninth time or 10th time together. And, it's really credit to uh, all the people that have contributed, including all of you as students of IIT Madras. You guys keep the flag flying high, uh, and keep rocking. So we'll have to be all proud, but also work to keep this standing going. And I'm sure you'll all do your own thing to just keep our ranking high. So let me start with a quick introduction of our team. This is the Industry Interaction Cell. I am Balaji Srinivasan. I'm a faculty in the Department of Electrical Engineering, but I also advise the Industry Interaction Cell in terms of the policies for placements and internships. I am joined today by other members of the team. Swati, are you there?
Yes, sir, I'm there.
Yeah. Are you able to turn on your video?
Yes, sir. One second.
Yeah. So Swati is actually taking care of our industry outreach. She's calling all the industry people and getting requirements from them on a frequent basis. And she also coordinates all these discussions with the students. Swati, do you want to add to that about your role?
Yes, sir. Then apart from that, I would be taking care of the operational part also. It's like data fetching and data correlation with the team. So
Yeah,
I think thank you, sir. Thank you for your introduction.
sure. Next, we'll go to Abhinaya. Abhinaya, are you able to unmute?
Sir, I will unmute her.
Okay. Abhinaya? Well, maybe there is
Abhinaya, I think you would be able to unmute now.
maybe there's some connection problem. We'll come back to her. Janani, are you there?
I think, sir, we have actually disabled the mic.
Okay,
So
okay. Never mind. Yeah.
only the co-host can do it. So I'll
I,
just see that Janani is also being unmuted. Just a second. Janani, I've given us to unmute. You can unmute.
Yes. Am I audible, sir?
yeah, you are.
Okay, sir. Good evening, all. Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to introduce myself. So happy to see you all. So myself, Janani, I joined IIC last November. So since I joined this team, like it's been great working along with students and companies and the satisfaction that we get when each one of you get placed and it's very great working with this team and being part of this team actually. And yeah, I majorly take care of outreach. Recently, I have started outreach, and Also, I work along with Abhinav for placement training and coordinate with companies and students with the end-to-end process till selection, and update student details for this social media posts and other internal processes. So that's about me.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jenny. We'll move over to Bhargav. Bhargav, are you able to unmute yourself? Um, maybe there is a
Bhargav, you would be able to unmute now.
okay. Maybe we'll come back to that. Last but not the least, I'd like to welcome Captain Lalit, who's a very valuable member of our team, is taken up the position of Vice President of the Placement Cell. So Captain Lalit is actually has been a student of our program as well. So he comes with a very good knowledge of where everybody as students are placed right now and what their aspirations are. So he's able to interact with them in an effective manner. So before I get him to introduce himself a little more and also go through the presentation that we have, I'll just give you a very quick idea of why we are meeting. So you're all in the diploma and degree stages of the program. So congratulations on making it to this point. But you also have aspirations as far as placements are concerned. So what we wanted to do in this session is to give you an idea of what this industry interaction cell is all about, what is our mission, our vision, and what kind of opportunities that we are generating. The happy news is that today we are generating more opportunities than there are students in our interaction cell. So we are always looking for placing more students with people that we interact with in the industry. So from that perspective, this is a very good time to be looking for placements. But of course, as placement cell, we do have certain expectations. Each one of you have some roles and responsibilities in preparing yourself for the placement. So we have a training program that brings you up to the expectations of the industry. So we will be going through all those details in the next few minutes. Captain Lalit will go through all those details. Okay, over to you, Captain Lalit.
Thank you, sir. Sir, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay, thank you, sir. So before I start, I will give a brief introduction of mine. So welcome, friends. I'm Group Captain retired Lalit. I retired from Indian Air Force on 31st of May after commanding my unit during Ops Sindhur. And with that, I'm also an ex-BS student. I completed my BS in the Jan term. Thereafter, I'm presently pursuing AMTAC, and I'm also an instructor. So in the last term, I was instructor for LLMs, and in the coming term, I'll be instructor for DLP and the hands-on data science course. So welcome to this session. And like I sir mentioned, I am like a half student, a half instructor, and I'm here in the industry interaction cell, leading this team of very, very, motivated and very excellent professionals. So with that, I will just present you the vision of industry interaction cell. Basically, the vision is to bridge the gap between academic learning and industry expectations. Also, to empower students of the BS program, especially with practical career-oriented exposure. and to ensure fair and professional placement support for all eligible learners. Now, translating this vision to our mission is to facilitate internship and placement opportunities by building strong industry connections, to promote a structured training ecosystem, starting from orientation to post-training support, to motivate students to maintain active profiles for better job matching, to foster a culture of discipline, responsibility, and professionalism during placement, and also to ensure transparent and ethical placement processes aligned with the student career goals. So now here I present you the data of the placements in the internships till 31st of August. So if we see from 1st of May to 2025 to 31st August 2025, 55 companies, they approached us for internships with 205 positions. Out of that, we could convert 62. So our 62 students got internship in the last cycle. So if we see, there is a good around, I can say 50% jump from the previous cycle. Similarly, for the job placements, 37 companies, they approached us with 91 positions, and our 11 students, they got the placements. Now, if we convert these numbers into the proportions, then in the internships, our conversion ratio has increased to around 30%, and our placement conversion is around 12%. So this 12% in comparison to 13.56% is basically due to a quantum jump in the number of positions. So it is from 59 to 91. And that is the precise reason the conversion ratio looks 12%. Now, to address the concerns of the sole degree students, here is the slide on the placements for the sole degree vis-a-vis dual degree students. So if we see the internships, the sole degree, 59 sole degree students, they became eligible for internships, and 25 became eligible for jobs. And if we see the placed students, 58 sole degree students, they got the internship, and 9 got the placement. For dual degree, 140 became eligible for internship, 33 became eligible for jobs. Out of that, 93 got internships and 13 got jobs. So this data reflects, that we have been working for the sole degree students, and the sole degree students, they are getting good opportunities both in internships also and in the jobs also. And this speaks about the content of our program, that our program has got, an excellent syllabus with the content which is industry ready. Now, this is the data which reflects the eligibility and the place student CGPA wise. And if we see here, even the students with the CGPA in the range of 6 to 7, they have got opportunities. So 28 students in this range, they have got internship, one has got placement. So this reflects that our training program, which is there, or the students, they themselves, they have made sincere efforts apart from the CGPA, and they have got, internships and placements. So I will encourage all the students who are in this bracket of, CGPA, don't get demotivated. There are enough opportunities, and if you make some sincere efforts, then you will get the opportunities in the terms of internships and placements. This is the slide on our top hiring companies. And so if we see, we have got Syngenta. It has about 15 students are working in Syngenta. It is a multinational company. And this company has come 5 times to, IIT Madras for recruitment from this program. This reflects, 2 things. One, the trust of this company in our program. Number 2, the performance of our students, because our students who have gone and who are working there, their performance is praiseworthy, and that is the precise reason this company is coming back. Similarly, the other company like Logitech, it has come 3 times to us. We have got Dom Vintas, it has come 3 times. Other companies like VMart, it has come 3 times. So these are the top hiring companies. We have got in Aditya Birla, they have come twice, and again they have come in the present cycle. We have got Brain Center, our 11 students are working. Chrysalis, our 9 students are working. So it is not like that MNCs are not coming to us. MNCs are coming to us regularly, and based on the performance, they are hiring, and our students are getting good, performance reviews in these companies. This is the data for the companies which have come to us after January 2025. At IIC, we have been making continuous efforts to do the outreach, to bring new companies. And these are the companies which have come, and this is the hiring data from these companies. Like from Brain Center, it is a new company. We have got 11 students doing internship. We have got 10 aesthetics. We have got 6 students. We have got 5 students doing internship at Southern Railway. A KPI partner, we have got 5 students. And as I speak now, the KPI partners, they have come to our program to hire 15 students. And the hiring cycle will start from 10th of this month. Today or tomorrow, you will get that intimation. So I will encourage all of you, avail this excellent opportunity. They are our regular, recruiters, and they have come here for 15 opportunities. And that is internship followed by the PPO. Similarly, Tube Investment of India, we have got 5 students working, Unit Systems, Magri Technologies. So this slide, Forbes Marshall in Pune, CDSA, Ashoka University, here our student has got placed at 10 LPA offer. So through this slide, what I want to reflect on is that, that we are making continuous efforts to get the companies, and we are getting the companies. This is the data about average and the highest package, both for internship and for placement. So average internship has been around 25,000. Highest has been 60,000 at Wonderbase. Similarly, for the placement, average has been 6 LPA, translating to 50,000 per month. And the highest has been around 12 LPA, coming to 1 lakh per month. So Ashoka University is the one which has given us the highest package for the placement. New Cement is the one which is giving the average median for the placement. Now I'll cover certain feedbacks, which we have received from the companies. Before I cover this feedback, I would like to share with all of you that we make our efforts to take the feedbacks from the companies for each and every candidate. But the industry, we know they are not forthcoming. Therefore, individual feedback we have not received. However, these are the points about the general feedback which we have got from the companies. So the first feedback, from the interviews is about the communications. So many of our students, they have been found wanting in this department. And that is the precise reason where we insist, and we have included this in our level 1 and level 2 training. Second major point has been the resume alignment. That resumes, the skills which have been listed in the resumes, they are not, they didn't match the JDs, or they didn't have the enough projects. So that was the reason, and this is the reason we have been requesting all of you to, keep on updating your resumes, keep on doing projects. The third point is from there only that there have been very few projects and lacking the production level end-to-end work. Some of the students, they have been found weak in basic fundamentals, that they have been gaps in core computer science or the data science concepts and practices. There has been an issue with the depth versus breadth, that students, they have got surface level awareness, but when the companies are starting, they started deep diving, the students, they were found wanting. And our students who didn't get the placements, they need more practice in problem solving and articulation. So with this feedback, like we have been in continuous touch with the companies, what we came with our training program. So I would like to mention here with all of you that, the IIT Madras is the only institution in India where we have got a full-fledged training scheme for the placement or opportunities. This kind of system I have not seen anywhere. So this training scheme, how does it start? That you have to create an account on the placement portal. You have to subscribe your plan either for the internship or the placement. Like we know that any student having single diploma also, he or she becomes eligible for an internship. Whereas a student who has passed out minimum BSc, he or she becomes eligible for placement. So after subscribing your plan for either internship or placement, then we have got the training, which starts with level 1, which primarily deals with the soft skills. Then level 2, we have got the focus finder. Level 3 is higher tracking. And at all the 3 levels, we allow the students to reattempt for once. So we give them an opportunity that you work on the points which have been given, in your feedback, reattempt, clear that. If a student has not been able to do that, then that student goes to the next term. There is also an activity point program in which for internship, you have to earn minimum 25 points to become eligible for internship and 50 points for employment. Now, after this full cycle of training, including the activity points, then the student is declared eligible to apply for opportunity. And the basic objective behind this exercise is number one, to give real world exposure to the student for the interviews, for the TAC rounds, for the HR rounds. So we have got a similar kind of system. We make you confident once you go through the group discussions, presentations, interviews, the mock AI interviews. So it gives you good exposure and that what will come during real world when you apply for any internship or placement. Now these are this is the content for level 1, level 2, and level 3 training. Level 1 primarily deals with pre-placement modules. The tasks are like listen and speak to improve your communications, listen and write again for communication, self-introduction video to build up confidence in public speaking, professional email writing. Level 2 deals with quantitative aptitude, behavioral assessment, group discussions, project presentations to basically to give you confidence to present your projects, to participate in professional group discussions. Because many of the companies now these days, they are also hiring through project presentations and the group discussions also. Level 3 basically deals with your technical knowledge part. So for that, we have got a technical MCQ round, we have got a technical mock interview, and finally, the training culminates with the one-on-one session with the instructors, where you are questioned by the instructors on your resume, on various projects, on your knowledge, and then the instructors, they declare you whether you're ready for the placement or internship. So based on the feedback and our experience at IIC, I would recommend certain steps for all of you. First of all, apply actively. Keep applying on the portal and don't miss out on opportunities. The opportunities they have been given, they have been coming. I have shared the numbers. Update your resumes. So if you have built your resume, for example, 3 months back, and within these 3 months you have done some projects, you have participated in some Kaggle competitions. So please update your resumes. Include those projects. They add value to your resume. Your resume is your first introduction to the company. Second is for all the software developers, maintain your GitHub account, organize it, document it, and keep on updating your repositories. The latest in thing in the industry is, how to develop your software with the help of, GenAI tools and to integrate those GenAI tools to enhance the business values. So all these concepts have been covered in our program. We are capable of doing that. So please do that. Keep on building new, repositories. I will recommend for anyone who wants a placement, at least have 5 quality, GitHub repos. Next point is your diversify your projects. So, our coursework has introduced us to the concept. For example, MLP, we had only one MLP project. So now you have to take that forward. Now participate in more Kaggle competitions, participate in regression competitions, participate in another competitions. That will not only enhance your knowledge, that will also add, value to your resumes, and you will be able to answer all the questions during the, tag round or the interview. Complete training. The training has been, this training program has been made while interacting with the industries, while seeing our program. So I would like to mention here that our training program does not include anything special, out of the syllabus which has not been covered in the program. We have learned everything. But the basic idea behind this training program is that, or the activity points is that you revise. Okay, you revise all those MLT, MLF, MAD1, MAD2 notes, and so that you are current with that knowledge. Track your submissions, please. These activities which are there, they have been made after a lot of thought. So complete them and submit them, and please keep on logging so that it gets reflected on the placement portal. Code regularly, practice your DSA and core subjects weekly wise, prepare your notes, make your question bank. There is enough material online, and keep on rehearsing that. Explain your projects well. Okay, whatever the projects you are having in your resume, you should know, in and out of that project. Every spec which you have used in the project, you should be thorough with that. So when you are asked, you give the answer. And be offer ready means you apply seriously. First of all, see the JD. You ask yourself whether your skills they align with that JD, and then you apply. And after applying, then you go through your everything, revise your notes, be ready for the tech round, be ready for the HR round, and then accept responsibly. It means that if some offer has come, lot of effort has gone behind that offer. So if you have been given that offer, accept it. Okay, otherwise it brings disrepute not only to you, to our institution also. So these were the main points. Thanks a lot again, all of you, for joining us in this session. Now we are ready to take on any questions from you. Thank you.
Thank you, Lalit. So I suppose there are questions that have already been asked by students through their registration form. So maybe we can start going through those. Of course, there's a huge number of questions that have been asked. I thank you all for, putting in, registering and putting in all your questions. So let's first start with these questions, and then we will, of course, turn back to the live session. A lot of you that have questions as well, so we can start answering those. So yeah, so I suppose I just highlighted a few questions. Of course, I'm not able to answer all your questions because of the interest of time, but and so of course, some of these are repetitive as well. So one question is about students living in Tier 2 towns, how leverage this DS skills to create their own startups, consultancies. Please suggest some pain points, niche areas that can be solved to make a mark and earn suitably. How can IIT help me in this during my degree time? Now, for startups and consultancies, there is the Deshpande Center at IIT Madras. If you just do a Google on that, you'll be able to get some idea. So you can actually contact them, and they can guide you on what you need to do as far as startups are concerned. So at IIC, we're not qualified to advise you on those type of aspects. Right, so we focus on working with the industry and trying to get placements in the industry. So the other question is about GPA below 7. How can they benefit from IIC initiatives? Are there pathways or strategies that allow such students to showcase their skills? Yes, this is something that Captain Lalit was also mentioning in his presentation. uh, if you have a relatively low CGPA, that's not end all. What that just means is that you're going to have to show a few more skill sets than other people who might have higher CGPA. At the end of the day, hiring, it's all about skill sets and the knowledge that you convey. So even though you may not have done so well in the courses, you could still have a chance here if you are actually focusing on improving your skill sets. And as part of the training program, we ask you to do several activities, and those activities can certainly help you be more placement ready, right? So, so as long as you follow, the training that we are suggesting, you would have a fairly good chance. Lalit, you want to add anything to that?
No, sir. So for the sir low CGPA, already I had mentioned that if they do more projects, they enhance their knowledge level, sir, then there is no bar. The CGPA does not bar them. And we have got the data saying that even those students, they have got enough internships and placements, sir.
Right. And there's also a related question about the, how do we consider CGPA in the placement cell? CGPA is a number that doesn't really convey everything about your, chances of placement. So we actually started zero with everyone. We actually observe them through our training program, how equipped you are for placements, and we train you accordingly. So we're not like, oh, this guy has got a 9 CGPA, so we don't have to worry about him. Whereas this guy has got a 6 CGPA, we'll have to put more effort and all of that. We actually, try to treat everybody equally and put them through the paces as far as our training program is concerned. But we do insist, especially as we go on to the later part of the training where we have one-on-one and all, we have an opportunity to find out where exactly you are, and if there are any skill sets that are missing. At that point, we give you some specific ideas as to how to bridge that gap and be more eligible for placements. Right, so so there's one more person who's saying that is actually a standalone student, and that they are taking a risk by doing the degree standalone, and nobody knows much about the placement and all of that. Hopefully, the data that Captain Lalit actually projected is giving you a good idea. No worries if you're a standalone student. You are getting a lot of opportunities through the IIC. In fact, we have more opportunities than students in our IIC eligible pool at this point. So as long as, like I said, you go through the training program, you shouldn't have any worries. Just because you're a standalone, you're not going to be, targeted as far as, or are you going to have any negative impact as far as job opportunities are concerned. Somebody also is a working professional, and they want to switch into AI, ML, or data science domain, and what sort of support we provide. IIC has this policy that we are not actually supporting working professionals. A simple reason is, as working professionals, you are already in a job, and you may or may not actually be able to come out of that position when there is an opportunity. And if you are not actually able to take up that opportunity, it reflects negatively on the IIC. So, and we have actually burnt our fingers in the past with that sort of a situation. Also, as a working professional, you have a better network and you're able to get opportunities otherwise as well. So I don't think you really need IIC to help you with that sort of a position. Nevertheless, what we do is whenever an opportunity comes, we actually try to match it with all the skills, the people that we have with the different skill sets that are required. And in case we do not see the necessary skill set, in some cases, they are looking for people with some work experience in the industry. And in those cases, we actually post those opportunities as an open advertisement, which goes out to all students, whether you're registered in IISc or not. And at that point, you can capture those opportunities. And at that point, IISc is able to support you as well. So as a policy, like I said, we are not actually registering working professionals in the IISc pool. So those are some of the questions. Of course, there are more repetitive questions. Anything else that captures your attention, Lalit?
No, sir. So that's the precise reason, sir. The working professionals who are there, sir, we keep on sending those open pool postings in the group, sir. So we have been posting that. Whenever we get an opportunity, we post it in the open pools.
Right, yes. So you will get your opportunity, but not directly through IISc registration, but otherwise. Okay, so I think with that, let's go on to take questions from the live chat, maybe. Anything that captures your attention, Lalit, that we have not talked about so far?
Yes, sir. So, sir, I'll answer them one by one. So,
Yeah.
Abhishek Maurya, Abhishek, you want to know the eligibility and more details. So, you become eligible for internship after minimum one diploma. So, once you get one diploma, you become eligible for internship. You can register for internship. For placement, you have to pass at least BSc. Second is Gyan Prakash. Please share the list of skill sets that are needed for the majority of the companies. That has been shared with all the registered students. And basically, it covers everything from our program only. For example, if you're aspiring for internship in data science field, then you have to get your fundamentals of machine learning foundation, machine learning techniques, machine learning practice. You have to participate in some Kaggle competitions. You have to know about the models, their hyperparameters, and the entire machine learning model lifecycle. Same goes for programming. If you revise your MAD 1, MAD 2, PDSA, Java, OOPS concept, Python, then you are ready for the internship. Once it comes for the placement, you have to enhance more on that. And for that, we have got the courses in the BSc and BSc level. This document from Harsh, this PPT, we would like to post it on our placement portal. Preetam Mukherjee, you have got a concern that you have passed all the levels of level 1, 2, 3. However, during your 101 interview, you were declared not eligible. So I would like to mention here, like a level 1, level 2, primarily they work for your communication and behavioral skills. Level 3 is for your mock AI interview. So if you have been found not eligible during 101, it means that you don't have enough number of projects in your resume, or you were not able to explain your projects. So I will request you to kindly, work on the feedback provided by the examiner, and then we'll reschedule your 101, maybe after 2 weeks. So, but a good point is that you don't have to, clear again level 1, 2, 3 again. So only your 101 is pending. You can work on the feedback, and we will take that on again. Eligibility, again, I have covered. I'm still in diploma second term, haven't yet completed diploma in programming. What is the scope of us currently? So you have to complete at least one diploma for internship. Aviral Chaudhary, I have skills and some work experience, but till now I was not subscribed for IIC as my diploma was pending, which I completed this term finally. So, friends, like I mentioned, I have come from the student fraternity only, and I'm still a student pursuing my MTech, and I'm also an instructor. I want to say, please avail this, opportunity of IIC. Here the processes are excellent. Avail them and do, every activity or do every training sincerely. And if you do that, I can say confidently you will be eligible, for the industry. Second, I'm still in diploma second term. Okay, I have answered that. After completing the placement program, does the offer options are given separately to the opening coming on email even before registering? After I could not make out this, so that I would like to mention here that our effort is to make you ready for the industry. So we give you the training, then we connect you with the company. But after that, everything depends on your performance, during that selection round. For the open pools, yes, of course, you can directly apply. Can anyone enroll for training? I'm yet to complete diploma level. No, you have to complete at least one diploma. I'm from commerce background. I'm 27. Is there any age constraint? No, there is no age constraint in this program. You can enroll, and after doing at least one diploma, you can join IIC placement cell. IIT Palakkad partners with IIT Madras to enhance academic and research opportunities for BSc students eligibility. We have been trying to, make some kind of MOU with IIT Palakkad. It is still in progress. Any tips for those who are into research? Select a topic, do research properly, and you might get an opportunity in that field. Preetham, I have answered your question. How does company are seeing
Actually,
this?
that's Preetham's question. I just want to add to that. So, Preetham, I'm actually surprised that you are a part of this particular meeting. This was more for people who are yet to get into the IISc and they're looking at possibly registering for IISc. But nevertheless, we never say no as far as one-on-one interviews concerned. We always say that you are not ready, based on such and such, skill set deficiencies that we see, and we give us very specific advice as to what you need to do to, qualify through the one-on-one. So, like what Captain Lalit was mentioning earlier, we would certainly reschedule once you have completed the recommended activities, right? So no worries there. Yeah, please go ahead, Lalit.
Yes, sir. Okay, so point from Dhruv, how does companies are seeing this degree because of online curriculum? So Dhruv, I would like to emphasize here, it is not an online degree, it is a hybrid degree. And now, based on the performance of our students who have been working in various companies, those companies are coming back to us. We are getting visibility, and it is the students' performance, which is bringing this program to the limelight. Okay, so don't worry about that. And what will be the registration? When will be the registration of IIC begins? It will begin somewhere around 14th September and it will be open till 17th of September. Sir, what is the starting package students get to freshers in our domain itself? So I shared that data. For internship, average was 25,000, maximum was 60,000. That data was for freshers. For placement, it was 50,000 per month, median, and 1 lakh was for maximum. I'm a dual degree student. Am I eligible for placement after completion of one diploma? No, you will be eligible only for internship. Harshvardhan, I have not completed either of the diploma. I am doing both the diplomas. Will I be eligible? Yes, once you complete at least one diploma, you become eligible for internship. Registration date I have shared. Okay. Okay, I'm working in a biotech healthcare research and I want to transition into data science or ML side of biotech healthcare companies. Can you tell me what kind of opportunities are available in this sector? So we have got a course of algorithmic thinking in biotech at a degree level. I will recommend that course to you, and thereafter you can explore. A lot of work and a lot of application of data science is happening in medical field.
Especially in pharma, there are a lot of opportunities available presently in pharma industry. And, IIC is once again well connected with several pharma majors. I'm sure you would not going to have much of a difficulty finding a way through that once you equip yourself with the necessary skills.
Okay, there is a question. I applied it for an internship through the official mail. I do have the skills, but I have not yet completed any diploma nor applied for IIC. Is it fine? So, the opportunity will depend on your basically whether you have completed diploma, what is a JD. I recommend personally that you register with IIC, go through this training because then it is a structured training. You go through all the steps, it gives you confidence, and then you are ready for that. What about the placement points which are required to eligible for the placements? And also please tell the time of registration into the portal. So for internships, we are saying that minimum 25 points are mandatory for internship. For placement, minimum 50. And basic idea is that that you do at least those mandatory things which are required. Participate in Kaggle competitions, make your Git repos, do some DL workshop if you're looking for data science. So those are the activities which will enhance your probability in selection, either for internship or placement. When it will open, already I have told, why don't IIC opens for who are doing both diplomas simultaneously? You have to have at least single diploma for to become eligible, because the most of the companies, they come with those JDs. If you have not done any diploma, then you're just class 12 pass out. So you have to complete at least one diploma. Would you recommend pursuing a master's degree for deeper specialization before entering the workforce, or starting work early to gain practical experience and grow within the industry? Rishabh, this is a personal choice. It depends how the things align with your own personal growth path. So you have to decide yourself whether you want to work or you want to go to the research. Sir, what about students doing both diploma? I have answered that. Okay, so I think I have answered most of the questions. If there is something new,
There is
you
one
can add.
question about access to the offline placement or the on-campus placement. We are actually not recommending that because that is actually coming in with a different set of requirements. The companies coming there are coming in with a different set of requirements. And we do not want to confuse those requirements with what we do actually, with how we train our students and all of that. So at this point, we are not actually allowing our students to sit in the on-campus placements. But like I said, we have enough opportunities that are being available through IIC. And a point to note is IIC today is actually serving only 10% of the student population. 90% of our students actually find their own way to get opportunities. So there is absolutely no dearth of opportunities. However, if you want to go through a structured way of actually approaching these opportunities, I would say IIC is the way to go for you, right? So that is what we are here for. We are quite happy if you are able to find opportunities otherwise, but if you come to us, I think we can certainly prepare you better for all the opportunities that are out there. Over to you, Lalit. Anything else?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So there are some questions, sir. Are direct entry to diploma students eligible after one diploma? Yes, you have to complete one diploma at least. Then you become eligible for internship. And taking that point forward, made by Balaji sir, it is not that on campus companies which they come regularly, we are not approaching them. So like KPI partners, they are here now. Their hiring is starting. They have come here for 15 opportunities. We have got an MOU with Syngenta. They will be hiring. And we are also trying to get companies like Infosys, Wipro, or TCS. But on campus hiring, when these companies they come, they are looking for huge numbers, 50, 60, 70. And that kind of corpus we don't have. That is one of the reason. But these companies, we are in touch and we will get these companies. It depends on you, how you upskill yourself and you grab that opportunity. An internship opportunity into an apprenticeship, what is the procedure for that? So it depends on the company, whether it has come for internship or apprenticeship. If you have selected apprenticeship, that 8 months, then you get 12 credits. But it entirely depends on the company and your performance in that company.
Yeah, that's true. So the internship is a non-credited part, so that we don't have much hold on it. But if you are converting to apprenticeship, you are welcome to do that. But you need to make sure that you're registering accordingly. The apprenticeship is something that is monitored closely on a monthly basis to see your progress in the company. So that would have to be registered separately, and it begins only after, even if you had been doing an internship for 2 months and then the third month you say you're starting your apprenticeship, those 2 months are not counted. Apprenticeship, only after you register for it, it starts counting. So, but you can feel free to get into an apprenticeship.
Yes, sir, that's all.
Right. Okay. So, yeah, I really appreciate all the enthusiasm that you guys have, the way you participated in this session. And thank you for actually being here in this late evening as well. The final thing that I want to mention is that, we are here for you, right? So, and we are always thinking about you. We're always looking to see how our practices could be better so that we can bring better opportunities for you. And with that sort of a background, I hope you get a good idea of what you can get after joining the IIC. Right. So if you have further questions, you can feel free to drop email. We cannot promise that we will answer every email immediately, but we will try to sift through that and try to get back to you. There are some cases where the email is asking questions which are already in our website. So those we may not answer, but if you have any special conditions, we certainly take a look into that and try to get back to you. Anything else you want to add, Lalit?
No, sir, thank you. I would like to take this opportunity to apprise all the students, sir, that they have been receiving many emails from outside agencies promising them placements and internships. So my advice to all students, don't fall for that. Only trust the emails which are coming from iitm.ac.in. We have been sending this email to all of you regularly, but again, I want to re-emphasize, don't trust those emails.
Yes. Very good. And yeah, once again, thank you for joining. Thank my team for supporting us in this endeavor. And all the very best. Look forward to seeing you all in our IIC program. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.